Well, speaking of drill rappers from New York, Fivio Foreign. You know about this situation?
Yeah, so a woman is alleging he pulled a gun on her and basically threatened her and told her to get from around the building. And his lawyer is very confident, saying the case is weak, whatever. But apparently the surveillance video from the building corroborates the woman's statement.
Yeah. So I guess the woman's car died in front of his building and she asked him for a jump start. And she claims he pulled out a gun and said, if I see you parked in front of this building again, there's going to be a fucking problem. And I guess neighbors saw this happen and they knew who he was, so the neighbors called the police on him.
Yeah.
He's been locked up since January 18th. This is like coming up on 3 months.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
if they got him like that on camera with witnesses and all that, I mean, I don't know why the lawyer's so confident. When I seen him in Miami, I said, "What's up?" I didn't get a gun pointed at me, but fucking, I don't know, bro. That surveillance video and witnesses, that doesn't sound too good.
Yeah, man. Listen, I hope he gets out. It was a cool, interview that we did. Me and him communicated. He was trying to get some girl that he knew on my platform, and I'm like, well, if you want to do an interview, I'll put her on, but he didn't want to do it, so I'm like, all right, that's cool, whatever. I mean, he is a known rapper. I mean, he's no longer signed to a major label the way he was. Sometimes you see this. You see, like, these rappers, they sign these deals, the label's taking care of everything, the label's making sure the spins are up, making sure he's going on promo tour and, doing the right type of things. That label goes away. You're on your own. You think it's going to be easy, and you realize it's not that easy.
Right.
You got to build your own team. You got to have your own promo team. You got to have your own booking agent. You got to have your own management. You got to, book your own studio time. You got to network and get people on your songs. Like, that's a lot of work that was done for you at that label. And the money starts to slow down. You're seeing it with Meek Mill, right? Meek Mill is having a hard adjustment to non-major label life. And I don't know. I'm sure with the Fivio Foreign, I wouldn't be surprised if he was high at the time. Because this doesn't sound like a sober thing that someone does.
Yeah, and another aspect of it is, they didn't recover a gun, but they don't need to. So, assault with a firearm, you could just tell somebody, I'm going to shoot you. That's assault with a firearm.
Really?
So they don't need well, I got convicted of the same shit in Boston. They said I was chasing somebody with a gun, put a gun in their face, whatever. They never found a gun, but I still ended up convicted of it, and they didn't need to find a gun to convict me of the charge.
Well, in this particular case, though, there's a video, and you see him pointing a gun. I mean, that's what you're saying. I haven't seen the video. So
right. So even if he tried to say, oh, it's fake, and this and that, it doesn't matter, because the threat was there.
Well, why would he get convicted if he said the gun was fake, whereas A$AP Rocky walked free because they proved the gun was fake in court?
Well, what was the difference in charges between Rocky and him? Because assault with a firearm is a threat versus shooting at somebody or whatever the fuck.
A$AP Rocky was charged with 2 felony counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm.
I don't know, maybe it's a state difference then. Because I know for a fact in Florida, if you pull a BB gun on somebody, because the threat is real, that it could be real, you're getting charged as if it's a gun.
Yeah, I don't even know what Fivio Foreign is doing running around with a gun, period. Because in New York, getting a carry permit is damn near impossible. I think he was in Jersey.
Yeah, he was in Jersey.
I used to live in Jersey.
I think it's the same shit, though, law-wise. I don't think Jersey and New York is...
Yeah, it's almost the same thing. So it's just like, he's charged with unlawful possession of a weapon, aggravated assault, and terrorist threats. And I guess there's 2 other charges. So, like I said, it was a gun that he's not registered to have, the most he probably had was a home permit. So you're not allowed to really carry it outside the house unless you go into a gun range. You're definitely not allowed to wave it around.
Right.
Especially at a woman, man. Like, what are you doing? I can imagine if it's like, all right, there's a bunch of guys were in front of my building and they were threatening me and they're like, yo, we know where you live. And I pulled out a gun because I'm like, yo, get the hell away from here. I feel like I might, die from this altercation. But a woman who needs a jump start? That sounds like you just popped a whole bunch of pills and you're just out of your mind.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a fucking, I'm not even going to say it's an unfortunate situation. It's a stupid situation to be in.
No, this is like stupid. Like, this is not even, because you can't even say you're the victim here.
Yeah.
Like, you're the aggressor. This is all your fault.
And it's supposedly on video.
And it's on video. Yeah, I don't really see a whole bunch of free Fivios hashtags around. It's just sort of I think people are just shaking their head and like, yo.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a crash out right there. Yeah.